Good morning, Tracy. This is the second part of today's lesson. So just now we went through the answers for subtraction involving money with mental calculation, where we do the dollars first, then we do the cents, and after that we may need to do number bonds to pick it up in a way that we can subtract easily with our mind. Okay, so for today's part will be purely based on calculation, based on working. So for today's work, I really want to see you putting the numbers aligned properly, the decimal points being aligned later on. I will show you, and then after that, I'll make sure your regrouping is shown. Alright, so today's work is quite straightforward because we are all very good at subtracting whole numbers. So now we're just going to use what we have learned in whole numbers and use it on money as well. Alright, it's actually the same thing except that now you have a dollar sign and now you have a decimal point. Alright, so let's start with a few examples, probably only two examples that I'm going to show here because it's quite straightforward. So let's look at page 177 to 180, which is your homework for today. I'm going to show you only two questions so that you know roughly know what I want from you. Okay, so for example, for page 177 part A, same thing, just treat this as a whole number. Treat this like a subtraction of whole number. Start from the smallest place value and then you move on to the bigger place value. Okay, I want you to see that actually they are all aligned. They are all aligned. They are all aligned. Okay, and you see that the decimal point, they are also aligned. So when you do your workings later, make sure that everything is aligned. The decimal point is also aligned. It's a good habit to have. Okay, do not push them anywhere you want. Okay, so try to do it in according to place value. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let me just erase this away so it's easier to see. Alright, so let's start. So I have $8.50 minus away $4.40. Very simple. All I need to do is to start from the smallest place value. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. Decimal point just bring down. 8 minus 4 is 4. So it is quite simple. Answer is $4.10. Okay, similarly, you can practice what you have learned before from the last activity. So $8.50 I minus away $4 give you $4.50 minus 40 cents give you $4.10. So you can use what you have learned in the past to check your answer. So this is all pretty much quite easy because it doesn't involve regrouping, something you can definitely do by yourself. Let's go on to the next page. Okay, so now on page 178 onwards there will be regrouping involved, which is not difficult for you because you know how to minus whole numbers. So maybe just do two examples from here and two examples from here onwards, one from this page and one from the next page. Alright, so let's start. $44.80 minus $2.90. 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 cannot minus 9, so I regroup from the 4. I get a 3. 8 become a 18. 18 minus 9 give me 9. Decimal point is there. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4 minus nothing is 4. So remember the dollar sign because we're doing money here. So the answer is very straightforward. $41.90. Okay, so as long as you know how to regroup whole numbers, doing subtraction is quite simple. So what I want to see is that proper alignment of numbers. The decimal point must be there, the dollar sign must be there. I want to see regrouping steps being done. For some of you that have problems writing everything out, use the text box function here. This is a text box. Okay, so once you click on the text box, you can draw a text box, then you can start typing. It's much nicer and neater to use a text box than to just draw it up. Okay, but of course regrouping wise you can use the pen mode. Is fine with me. Okay, so the rest is quite straightforward. I just want to do one more. Okay, over here, okay, let's try E because E looks a bit more difficult. Yeah, okay, let's try E in this case. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 cannot minus 9. Regroup, this becomes 6. This becomes 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. make sure you bring down the decimal point. 6 minus 4 give you 2. 2 minus 1 give you 1. And that's how you get $12.85, which is your $12.85, which is your E over here. Okay, yeah, $12.85 is E over here. Let's do it properly. Okay, let's put a nicer E. Alright, okay, E like that. Alright, so this will be your homework. 177, 178, 179, which is this page, and then 180. But however, 180, I want you to make sure that because it's not written down for you, make sure when it comes to finding the difference, you need to use the bigger value minus the smaller value. Do not use the smaller value minus the bigger value. So this is very important when it comes to subtraction, because you cannot anyhow put the numbers. You need to use the bigger number minus the smaller number. So same thing for working, always put the bigger number followed by the smaller number. So for this whole exercise, I want to see the working, I want to see the regrouping, and I want to see how you align the numbers correctly. Alright, so that's the homework for today. I'll see you tomorrow.